Hi, this is Claudia, Radical Herbalist on Hampstead with Queerest Fungi.
Hiya.
And here we are with a massive collection of brambles or blackberries called Rubus fructiosa, and rubus means red in Latin. Unusually, I'm going to start with the flower remedy, and flower medicines are energetic medicines where the flowers of a plant are put in brandy and then kept, or they're put in water, then put in the sun all day, and they get the solar energy infused into them. Then they're added to brandy and they're taken in drop doses for emotional support. And the flower remedy of brambles is specifically for the throat, the thyroid and shoulder. It's used for people who have poor communication between their peripheral nerves and their arms and their hands. And bramble is used to express your truth and power. It's for grounding ideas into reality or manifesting, which is a bit of a wanky word, but it's for manifesting your truth. It's for people who are prone to muddled thoughts, excessive tiredness. If you look at the flower, it has multiple stamens. It's in the rose family, and it has prickles, and prickles symbolize protection and boundaries, and the rose family are used for protection and boundaries. They're very high in tannins, and they protect the mucous membranes of your mouth, your gut, and they're used for bleeding. These flowers will turn into blackberries, and the blackberries are technically a drupe that are rich in vitamin A, C, and chemicals called anthocyanins and phenolic compounds, and chemicals called alagitannins, which are neuroprotective, anti-diabetic, anti-mutagenic. So eating the fruit of the brambles is very good if you are prone to diabetes or have diabetes. Also very good for protecting you against cardiovascular disease. The seed of the fruit have an oil that are rich in steroid hormones, avenosterol, squalene, diazidine, and they're related to hormone balancing. The study of the different families of blackberries is called batology, which is not the study of bats, which I think is really funny. One of the common names of brambles is scald head, and it's that the roots in the barks that are high in tannins were used for rashes and psoriasis of the head. It's very powerfully astringent, and the further down you go into the plant, the more astringent it is, the more tannins it has. So the root's very rich in tannins, and it's traditionally been used for dysentery, for healing ulcers. There are, I think, 370 species of brambles, so hence there's a whole study called batology. And one of my random facts is that there's a study called forensic botany, which studies plants and pollens to build a crime scene. So, like many other plants, brambles grow in predictable cycles, and the seeds and the roots and the stems have lines that determine a year of time. So when you look at the roots of a bramble, you can actually use them as vegetable calendars to determine crime scenes and the DNA that's around the root. So often, terrible things can happen in these hedgerows, and bodies can be thrown down, or someone could have been attacked in these hedgerows. And brambles can be used to determine the DNA material around the root. So blood could be found on the root of a year of the plant in 1 year, and you could work backwards by looking at new growth. Blackberries produce seeds in a process called apomixis that you can look up. I'm not going to go into it right now, I could do a whole video on it. But it's without reproduction. Yeah, I'm going to end there for today.